Alright, all you bike fans on my channel. Here's my latest awesome bike I bought for 60 bucks from my buddy. Edoardo Bianchi road commuting bike. And we already made some moves of taking the racks off. We don't need the racks. I'm not doing any commuting with this bike. This bike is mainly for exercise now. And yeah, you can use it to commute, but mainly wanted it for exercise and for I don't know, using it in the rain if I want. Since I only paid 60 bucks for it, I'd probably put like, I don't know, I'd buy a new front brake for like 50 bucks. Put that on. It's the original fork. The nipples, both of them broke off, and I haven't drilled them out yet, but probably will leave them in there. I don't know. It's kind of pointless doing anything with those nipples at this point, since I already got a front brake. Took off the ridiculous handlebars, the monkey bars, and put on some regular handlebars that look a lot better and feel better. It's got a nice big fat comfy seat. Put some new fenders on for like 40 bucks, so I probably spent 100 bucks on this thing. Oh, plus another 20 on new pedals. It's 120 so far, probably. Then I put on the odometer. That was another like 20 bucks, 140 bucks probably invested in this thing. And what we're going to do now is, I don't know if you can see, if I can get the light, the headset is, I don't know if you can really see that. It's a crappy old headset. It's not really sealed either. It's not sealed well. A lot of dirt and water can get up into that. So I ordered a sealed headset. It's a Tange-Seiki headset for a threaded head tube. My fork is threaded, so it's got the old crappy threaded head tube, and since my fork's really not long enough to put a normal headset on there with a stem, but maybe I'll do that later. I'm really just keeping the original crap on here for now, so I don't have to really spend any money because it works fine. I cleaned everything up. Re-greased the hubs. I waxed the chain. That's it. Cleaned up and re-greased hubs, waxed chain. Everything else is clean, so I'm just really putting the better headset on that's got a better seal. This thing's got a much better seal than the one that's on there, so we're gonna put this on. All right. Step one is removing the odometer, since I have to take off the handlebars. So all I should have to remove is the odometer, and like, that's it. So here we go. Alright, we got the old headset cups off. Everything's ready to go for the new. Ready to go. I'm going to start with putting the upper, which is this, and then the bottom, the lower cup, which is here, going down there. Pretty sure, right? Yep. Yes. This is your upper cup. This is your lower cup. Those are going on first. Alright. Here's the lower cup. Put this in as much as we can. Take a piece of wood. Just fucking hammer away. I'll get on my feet for this. Okay, it looks solid. Nice. Now for the upper cup. Okay, that was the lowers in. Going to the upper. Give it a hand press. Hand press it in there. Take a piece of wood and a hammer. Give yourself some space. Make sure nothing else is gonna break. Hammer it in there. Make sure it's nice and tight and snug and fit. And we're looking good. All right, time to grease the headset. Got some grease. Greasing these cups up. This is a $60 bike. I mean, that I put 120 bucks into so far. All right, it's all greased up, ready to go. The lower. All right, I'm gonna flip the bike back around. This headset has a much better seal. It's hard to see, but it comes with a plastic washer that fits right into the part where it should, preventing any moisture and sand from getting up in there. And that's why essentially we're replacing the headset, because the old headset wasn't sealed and this one is, even though it's still a non-sealed bearings, but they are way better sealed for like whatever price this was, like $20 headset. It's pretty badass, I would say, for the price, as long as those plastic washers last. All right, the next piece that goes on is this little plastic washer that seals the bearings. See this little plastic washer right here is why I bought this headset. It had some decent seals for an old ball bearing headset. So now it's time for grease. Plenty of grease, probably too much, but whatever. Okay, next piece is going to be adjusting cup washer, then top lock. That's what we do to do. So then the washer, then the top lock nut, and we're done. All right, I'm going to tighten this up. All right, she's finished. I want you guys to be able to see the seals. Hopefully I can fucking focus this shit. All right. The seals, as you can see, nice and sealed. A little bit of grease. That's what you see is grease, but that's pretty sealed. I'm gonna wipe that up. That's the lower, the upper, same thing. Nice and sealed. Originally I got the configuration of the black washers, that black washer and that black washer. I got them backwards, so the one on the top's a little thicker and bigger, and it was below, and it wasn't sitting right, and I noticed that when I was filming. So I just swapped them around, and now it's perfect. The directions didn't say a word about those black washers. Or, you know, they're like seals, so I had to figure that out on my own. But yeah, we're psyched. We're just making sure it's right, and we're going to finalize the tightening down process right now. All right. That's why you still see some grease right in that crevice. All right. Got the odometer back on. I kind of cut the wire as I was filming and moving the bike. So I had to just reconnect the wires and solder it, and then tape it back on. Get with a little bit of slack, some zip ties, and odometer, speedometer works friggin' great again. Wouldn't be a good video if I didn't show my fuck ups, right? See? Spin the tire. 6 miles an hour. You know, it's on. It's working. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. She's now ready for the road. All right. Over and out. And that's the latest. This is my latest build. I'll probably film more of this, putting it together. Got the frame from my buddy. It's an old GT steel frame. I had a bunch of parts laying around. So why not put it together? He has another frame, a specialized old one, but it's got a crack in the head tube. So I chose not to work with that. Since it's aluminum with a crack, we got the steel with no cracks. We're going with the steel hardtail with an old fork up front too. It's a Manitou spring coil. And we cleaned it up and re-greased it already, so ready to go. All right.